That is not true. JR cooked his food and was just eating it. All right, guys. Good night. Good evening. Good evening to everybody. Getting into your basketball tonight. Brooklyn Nets, Philadelphia 76ers, as this should be a good one. Tip-off's going to be at 7:30 p.m. Before we get started, make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. And, of course, if you are new, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of all future streams moving forward for NFL and NBA games. All right, guys, getting into your matchup predictor. 56.1% for the Nets, 43.9% for the 76ers. Your season leaders for points, Kevin Durant averaging 30 points a game. Joel Embiid averaging 32. Getting into the injury report, Yuta Watanabe is out for the Nets, as well as TJ Warren. For the 76ers, Jayden Springer, Tyrese Maxey, and Embiid out. As far as the spread, Brooklyn Nets favored by 7.5, minus 345 on the money line, plus 270 on the money line for the 76ers. Over and under is 217 points. As far as the records, Brooklyn Nets are 8-9, 76ers are 8-8, and tip-off is coming up soon, guys. So as we prepare, make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up, and we're doing NBA tonight. Hope everyone's having a great evening. Shout out to each and every one of you. Just trying to finish up my my little snack here I had for some pierogies. So we'll get some music going. I'll finish that up, and I'll be back shortly. Yo, my man Eric acting like your boy Jay can't pull together some flour and make some dough. get some filling, crimp the edges, and throw it in the frying pan and make them homemade like they should be made. Come on now. Come on now. All I do is cook. I should start a cooking channel. Jack of all trades, yo. Jack of all trades. I already told you I'm cooking Thanksgiving dinner, the whole thing. That should have gave you the signal right there. What's up, Grant? No, I actually I cut up some cheddar, a little bit of cabbage, fried it up, and then made it with the dough. Very good. Seasoned it properly. What's the most New York dish that comes to mind? Like New York dish? Like define that. There's so many. Because there's so many like different, cultures and ethnicities and you guys ever had bacon wrapped duck? It's really really wild, and it's so good. It's so good. No duck for you, Luda? You got to try it. Don't knock it till you try it. Bacon wrapped duck is it's pretty good. Pheasant. You ever had pheasant? Anybody ever had pheasant in the house? Got to expand that palate. Duncan. Ronald says that sounds horrible. Oh man, you guys got to expand the palate, yo. I'll say this: you have to at least try stuff, right? Try it at least once, and if you don't like it, then move on from it. But don't just be like, "Ew, that sounds gross." You got to try it. You got to at least try it, and then make your decision on it. Rattlesnake, yeah. Gator meat. I love great gator meat. Gator meat is really salty though. Like you can't have the wrong, like you can't let the wrong person cook gator meat, or they'll make it too salty. What's up, Hog Dog? What up, bro? Deer, elk, bear. Yeah. Yep. Ostrich. You guys ever had an ostrich burger? Ostrich is really good. What's up, Mary? We are streaming on Thanksgiving, yes. Buffalo burger. Mm-hmm. Frog legs taste just like fried chicken. Now, I have not tried frog legs, but I would assume that Probably be close to it. First Louisiana dish, gumbo. That's pretty easy. What's up, Jimbo? All games. All 3 games. Yeah, I had rabbit before too. Rabbit soup. It's pretty interesting. French cuisine. Gotta expand the palate. Try new stuff, and to really understand what you like and what you don't like, you got to take in all the different flavors, all the aromas from around the world. So I tell people, you got to travel. You got to get out. You got to travel. You got to try different stuff. You got to get out that box. You got to get out that box. You got to try some of everything, and see what's out there. I had a fried scorpion one time. That was really weird. Obviously, like without the the tail. What's up, Mohammed? Shout out to you, bro. Jonas, what up? 9-5. Yeah, man. 9-5 this week. Obviously, tomorrow is Week 12 predictions, guys. As we get started here, tip off your Nets and 76ers.
And a plethora of shooters around them. This Brooklyn team can make some noise in the East.
Starting lineups brought to you by Kia for Jock Vaughn and the Nets.
No World Cup.
No
World Cup.
76ers, they are extremely banged up. You heard the guys talk about no Joel Embiid, no Tyrese Maxey, no James Harden. Stephanie Reddy's going to have a lot.
It's going to be a tough night for the 76ers, but we'll see. See what happens.
10-man roster for Doc Rivers. Away we go.
As the Nets get the tip off. And here we go. Simmons bringing it down. I'm really interested to see how Simmons does in this game. So much hype around him. And I'm really interested to see how it goes.
All right, Stan, talk us through the Sixers story. Now, this is a team.
Philip never had buffalo wings with the blue cheese dip. Philip, you're missing out, man.
Serious game plan here tonight if they're going to pull this one out.
Yeah, and
that's an easy layup that goes for the Nets.
Since then, at 7-4, they've been the best defense in the league, and this is a good defensive lineup they put on the floor tonight.
And, confusing for announcers, Melton and Milton.
Harris pass inside to Tucker. Little jump hook doesn't go.
Being as good as it has.
Tries to get the rebound out of bounds. Nets ball.
Not allowing the ball to get in the paint, which has allowed them to contest and not allow their opponent to make threes.
That's exactly right. Their defense getting better with the Anthony Melton in the lineup is not.
Pass inside, back to Simmons.
Nice feed from Simmons to Claxton.
And then Claxton gets to go another shot. Scores 6-0.
Joe Harris will come off the bench for the Nets. Jock Vaughn said this is something he wants to give a good look at.
Not for NBA.
Now that Ben Simmons is finally looking like
Harris drives, goes to the rack, can't get finished. Harold does get it back, kicks it out. 3 is up, and Melton's 3 is off.
And, the Nets aren't going to have an issue when Ben has the ball.
Simmons drives, passes it.
He's a great distributor, as we see there.
And
getting the pass
Kyrie gets it to go.
2 assists already in the game. When Ben Simmons is at his best, he impacts the game.
Shout out to you, Timo.
That was actually 3 assists, all 3 buckets.
Here is Tobias.
And Tobias gets a layup to go off the glass.
In the spotlight tonight for Philadelphia with all the firepower that is missing. Harris is returning.
Look out to Kyrie for 3, way off.
Can't connect and cash one in. Simmons off to a great start. The Nets.
Harold rebound.
Wins. We saw them last Tuesday. They got dropped by the Sacramento Kings.
Fakes the shot, passes it out to Harris.
53 points on the board.
Back to
Simmons
Harold.
Show a little bit of life. Harold going strong. O'Neal.
And that's
his
off.
ground.
Durant pushing now.
Has been tremendous for the Nets this year.
The game is being played in Philadelphia.
This time, and the Nets look fluid to start this game.
It's a little different playing without your rim protector and Joel Embiid down there.
Tobias Harris, three-pointer.
Harris 3 is an air ball.
Durant,
Kyrie gets
averaging over 30 a game.
They back. Durant drives. Jump hook. Gets the alley-oop to go. So that score is going to lead to 10-2. Just that fast. And this may be a complete blowout if it keeps going this way. So score is 10-2. As we go on a quick little commercial break. 76ers have a lot of star players out tonight. So we'll see what happens. Quick commercial break. Jay, you should have your own show where you talk about sports. I think we already got that, right? Or you mean something more formal? Is that what you mean? I'm thinking he means something more formal. I think he's talking about something like on like a FS1 or something like that. What's up, Faded? Shout out to you, bro. Ron Duffney, what up? Grant, you know, if it happens, it happens, man. You know, I'm not stressing it too much. I'm just having a good time with you guys, and whatever comes, you know. If it's in the plans, it's in the plans. You know, I'm riding the wave, seeing where this takes us all. But no matter what, I always want to have the creative, you know, decision making over it. Just this game, Hog Dog, so 2.5 hours. Shout out to you, Richard. I'm just being honest. I probably wouldn't work with him for specific reasons. You know, there's got to be a lot of changes at that company for me to ever consider it. There's got to be a lot of changes. All right, guys. So obviously 76ers take a full timeout. They don't like where the score is at already. So we'll get back to it.
The Nets are favored by 8. Who do you have?
I'm going with the Brooklyn Nets. 8 is not enough for my Sixers.
Oof, I agree with you.
Yeah, good call on a night like this. You never know, though.
Nelson passes back out to Harris.
As they are, can make a run tonight. Doc Rivers talking
Pass
about
back to Harris. He's double teamed. Backing
Backing down,
shoots, and that goes in. Harris gets it to go. 14-point shot.
Where did he go to college?
I'm just saying, Rocky Top needs a lot of love this week because we've had a tough week.
Yes, you have.
Kyrie passes Simmons. Back out to Kyrie. Drives. And Simmons goes up. He is fouled.
Got Simmons on the hand.
Fouled by Tobias Harris.
Ben Simmons will head to the line.
Well, this Philadelphia team's got to do a lot better job keeping the ball out of the paint. Everything's layups right now. I mean, I know
they are booing Simmons right now, and we totally expected this.
Somebody make a jump shot.
Totally expected it.
These are layups.
Smile mark. I'm hoping so. I want to see Ben Simmons play well. I really do. I want him to have a good night.
Hitting his first free throw. Obviously, the crowd going crazy right now.
Crowd is going ridiculous. Makes both free throws.
2 free throws go in. That's a lot.
Scores 12-4. Simmons is smiling at the crowd.
The potential of a hack-a-bend strategy, always a Stan Van Gundy strategy that he's got in his pocket, but they don't have a lot of personnel, Stan, to go to that philosophy here. It will be interesting if we
Kicked
get
out to P.J. Tucker, back to Melton.
What the Sixers do.
Sizing up, fakes it, size up three, and that's good. And we got ourselves a 3-point game, 10-7.
Simmons going quick. Brooklyn wants to play fast, even after made baskets, and that's going to be a travel.
It's going to be a travel.
Turns it over, much to the delight of the Sixers fans.
So, 76ers will get it back. Melton drives again, kicks it back out to Harris.
Harris, guarded by Claxton. And Harris going to work again to spin a kick. Again, late clock.
Pass inside, gets it up, and it doesn't go. Rebound, Harrell, and he gets fouled as he goes up. Going to the line for two. What's up, Jacqueline? What's up, Daniel?
The Brooklyn Nets. Serious size. Harrell will go to the line. Stays with it. Forced into the starting lineup, minus Joel Embiid.
Well, I've got to think, Coach Vaughn starting Claxton as well as
prices are going to be around $29.99.
So
Richard,
those two and play those two together, you got to be able to clean up those boards on the other end.
And they have.
Like I said, designs are done right now. We're just negotiating price. They're a little high for what they want, bulk-wise.
Right now. That's going to have to
so that's where we are. We're negotiating price right now. That's the only small hiccup I would say. They want a little bit more money than what I'm willing to give, and we're negotiating price as far as for bulk quantity at this point. Free throws are good. Scores 12-9. The boos coming in for Simmons again.
Prepared for this night in Philadelphia. He did return here as a Nets player, but didn't play in that game.
Three is up. That is off.
This is his first game.
Philly goes to that 2-3 zone after the free throw. First time
as Milton drives, and layup is off. PJ gets it back. Quick pass to Harrell. Harrell gets it over to Melton, and he lays it up. That goes in.
Philly on a 9-2 run right now in the last 2 minutes. So a lot of the zone Saturday night.
Quick pass inside to Simmons. He gets it to go. Scores 14-11.
Kevin Durant with 3 assists already.
It's good to see them moving.
Pass to Tucker, back out to Harrell.
You're stagnant. You're not moving on offense.
Back to Melton. Milton shoots the three. That goes in. Shake hits it. Tie ball game.
Brooklyn's focus is on keeping the ball out of the paint. You can drive and kick.
Yeah, Richard, everybody's got their hand in the cookie jar, man. It's really interesting as far as for everything right now.
This year, the Philadelphia 76ers.
Durant backing down, shoots, and that goes in.
That's going to be available all night.
I mean, I know we take this guy for granted, but this boy is 7 foot and can just get any shot that he wants.
Milton passes inside to Harrell. Backing down, Claxton, and Harrell gets the jump hook to go. Score 16-16.
And by Philly making shots, they're slowing down.
Durant shoots.
I guess it doesn't matter.
And that's
They're
good.
slowing down their offense.
And they're getting the ball
Daniel, tomorrow's going to be predictions, week 12.
Makes 2 jump shots, hard to double from there, and then had the 1 assist against the zone. He gets the ball there.
Little floater off the glass, doesn't go, but Harrell cleans it up. And that's going to tie things up 18-18 with 5 minutes, 36 seconds left in the first quarter.
But here's been Brooklyn's problem. Giving up second chances, Harrell for the dunk.
That's going to take us to a quick little commercial break. I like what I'm seeing. We have the 76ers, who are down bad because of the injuries, playing a close game with the Nets, who would we consider to be at full strength right now. It's really interesting. All right, 18-18. 5 minutes, 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Nets just took a timeout, so it's going to lead us to a quick little commercial break here. Second favorite baseball team? I'd have to go the Marlins. Yeah, the Marlins. So Richard says, I put money in the savings for kick the damn ball, so let me know. I got you, Richard. I got you. They are on the way. Like I said, the designs is already done. The printing process is already ready to go. Right now, we're just negotiating price. They're a little high as far as on the quantity pricing. You know, these are business things that happen. They're trying to squeeze every penny out of me they can. I'm trying to save some money, obviously, because I have to live. And that's where we're at. But T-shirts and merchandise is on the way. We have hoodies as well as T-shirts coming. So working on that, trying to get the price down to something that's manageable and that's fair. And then once that's finished, we'll have the T-shirts ready to go. So merchandise is on the way for all the loyal fans out there. What's your all-time favorite current NFL team from Cincinnati that is the reigning AFC champs? Yeah. Cut it out, Timo. Yo, man. Oh, man. Housekeeping, 166 viewers, 41 likes, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. We just need 9 more to get to 50, guys. So let's make sure we're smashing that thumbs up button. It is much appreciated. 9 more to get to that 50 mark. Thanks for the support, guys. Shout out to each and every one of you. As we're having a great night tonight. You guys ready for Thanksgiving? We're doing a giveaway. If you have not seen the short that I put out or the community post, guys, we're giving away a red Color Rush Josh Allen jersey on Thanksgiving. This jersey was $176 plus tax. Okay? I went out and got it today for you guys on Thanksgiving. Or for Thanksgiving. Sorry, I went and got it for you guys for Thanksgiving. We'll be doing that giveaway for the Josh Allen jersey, so make sure you like and subscribe if you have not already. We're going to have fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Yeah, Josh Allen, Color Rush Red, stitched jersey giveaway on Thanksgiving Day for the Bills game. And it's a large, guys. I don't know. I had to go with the large. That was the only one that was available besides the XXX. And I'm not trying to shame anybody, but I'm sure like a large is a lot more maneuverable for more people. So had to go with the large on the size, guys. That's what it is. All right, back to it.
Down, or as we showed you just then, he'll stand during the anthem. Those are the 2 times that he usually chooses. He said that's one of the things that
Durant
he does
shoots,
to have a clear
and
mind.
that goes in.
Kevin Durant
Scores
with
20-18.
Stephanie, I try to tell my family that I'm meditating in the afternoon every day. They swear I'm taking a nap, but I've just gotten very
You're definitely
good
taking a nap.
at meditation.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Pass to
Stan,
Harrell.
because I was concerned with the
Pass to
napping
PJ in the
slash
corner.
Meditating. I think if you
And
can
3
master this,
is up.
A tribute to you.
Korkmaz hits a 3.
Korkmaz hits the 3, giving Philadelphia a lead by 1.
Meditating territory here. Changes for the Nets. Joe Harrison, Seth Curry on the floor. Simmons goes to work.
Simmons, little jump hook doesn't go. Harris rebound.
Well, this is what we're talking about with
As
the
he
Nets,
brings it
though.
back down the
They
court.
have on the floor. They bring off the bench.
Harris,
Seth Curry
pass to
and Joe
Harrell.
Harris.
Harrell
Two best
spins,
active
shoots off the glass, doesn't go.
In the NBA right now.
Claxton
Coming
rebound.
off their bench. They have surrounded these great
Harris
players,
3 is
Irving
off.
Durant and Simmons, with a lot
Joe
of
Harris
shooting.
3 is off as Tobias gets the rebound.
The waves of substitutions really
Drives.
for that second quarter as
And
well.
no
by
foul,
starting
but they get it back.
Claxton and Harris together.
But the problem is still
It's definitely a tent,
rebounding.
Richard. 7X is
5
a tent,
offensive
man.
rebounds already
4
for
people could probably live
Philadelphia.
in a
And
7X.
Let's put that in perspective. Philadelphia is the worst offensive rebounding team in the league, playing without Joel Embiid, and Brooklyn has still given up 5 offensive rebounds in 8 minutes.
So score is 20-21. 76ers up. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left in the first quarter.
Take his first breather. Simmons a nice run to start this game. 4 points, 4
Quick pass to the corner for 3. And that goes for Melton. Sixers up by 4 now.
Coming to the Sixers. from the Memphis Grizzlies.
Favorite
Rivers
NBA
said
team,
he was
the
first
Spurs,
one
Brandon.
with his hand up when that became an option. That was a draft day deal from Memphis. Dennis Green was
Quick pass to the corner to Seth. Seth drives, shoots, gets the foul.
So a couple of free throws
He's
here
going to the
for
line
Seth
for
Curry.
2.
Well, the threes have been a problem for Brooklyn. They're a keep the ball out of the paint team, 26th in threes allowed, and then you can't have these fouls. You just can't. I don't care how good a shooter Seth Curry is. He's better at the free throw line than he is on any jump shots.
Well, I mean, Richard, I'm including the receipt with it, so if people want to take it to the store to maybe like exchange it or possibly get something else, I don't know. They can get a gift card maybe. But I'll include the receipt if someone can like exchange it for a size they want, or if the large doesn't work. So that's how I'm going to do it. Shout out to you, Nicholas, for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
Sixers get a lot of production from their
Scores
starting
22 to
lineup.
24.
The NBA, as a matter of fact, 78% of their points coming from their starting five. So losing 3 starters tonight. They've been playing shorthanded without Harden for a while now.
Yo, shout out to my man Nicholas coming through with the $5 Cash App donation. Thanks a lot, Nicholas. My man came in, subscribed, gave the donation right off the jump. That's what I'm talking about, Nicholas. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Much love. Says for the Nets. Nets fan in the house.
On Friday in a game against Milwaukee. And they're talking 3 to 4 weeks.
Scores 22 to 24.
Maybe a little bit faster in his recovery time. He's been out with a
Jump hook doesn't go, and it was tipped back in. Patrick Reed cleans it up.
Have a lot of ball handlers, as most of them are out with injury, but they're making up for it on the offensive glass.
Durant passes inside, kick back out to Seth, shoots the 3, and that's money. Sorry, he was on the line. That was a 2. That was a 2. 24 to 26.
But
76ers.
has been one of the best shooters in this league for quite a while. 6 straight years, shooting over 42%.
Pass to the corner, and that 3 is good. Sixers back up by 5.
Philadelphia has found their 3-point stroke, now 5 for 7.
And this will lead to
O'Neal, 10 to shoot, 2:15
out of bounds, 10 seconds to shoot.
Jock Vaughn, this is his 11th game, taking over for Steve Nash. We were there.
Nicholas, man, it's all love, bro. Thanks for we're appreciative of whatever comes to the channel, for real. So thanks a lot. Wish you the best in school as well.
Curry got Reed on him, trying to shake the big
Curry gets it to go. No, in and out on the layup. Tucker rebounds.
Nice move. You want to take people out of their comfort zone.
Niang goes strong and finishes inside.
And Niang finishes with the layup.
Niang talking a little
Takes it to the glass.
KD just smiles. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if Niang wants that.
Got blasted by the minivan is what he said.
And that's stolen.
Basketball.
76ers ball.
Niang, known affectionately as the minivan.
But self-proclaimed.
Yes, self-proclaimed minivan.
Philly's pressure on the perimeter right now really.
Yang pass to Milton. Drive, step back, shoot. And that's good.
He can light it up. Shake Milton coming off 20.
Shake Milton has actually been balling for the last week.
Hit 3 threes in
I
that
like what he's been
game.
doing.
Philadelphia was down 20 and was able to get back to within 1. Actually had a chance with a layup late in that game to take the lead. Lost to
Durant
the T-Wolves.
drives,
As
shoots,
Durant,
gets the
fouled,
foul,
Durant a chance
and he's going to the
go
line for 2.
For a pair. A 7-0 Philadelphia run.
And watch this, Coach. I love this. Watch this. He had a thing or two to say.
George Niang. Doc Rivers talked about what a
Niang
great
and
spirit
Durant going
he
at it.
brings to your team, and someone who is a truth teller in the locker room. Not
Yeah,
afraid
Daniel, whenever
to
they're
talk
prime
to
time,
any
man, we'll
of
do them.
Philly stars when something needs to be said.
Free throws
A
good.
couple of those guys, don't they? And George Niang and P.J. Tucker. Coaches love those players. Kyrie Irving returns to the floor.
replacing O'Neal.
Yeah.
You know, O'Neal has played
Kyrie's
a lot of
back in the
while
game.
Kyrie Irving has been under suspension, doing a great job. Portland having his first career
Second
triple-double.
free throw is
I
good.
think that in the long run
Niang
could serve
inbounds
as a good
to
thing for
Milton.
Brooklyn to have another backup ball handler.
There's no question. Look, Brooklyn got a lot of depth on this team.
Niang sets the screen.
Basketball,
Shake
a lot of
passes
guys
outside.
can
Niang
play,
three. That's off.
But I just think their problem is on the glass, and they're going to need to get some help there.
Curry
John Wall is
driving.
adamant that they have the pieces.
Kicks it back out to Joe. Drives. Layup. Gets blocked.
On the run, Korkmaz.
Niang has numbers, and that's off. Seth Curry rebound.
Defending
Now
there.
he has
Now
numbers.
the Nets want to push it.
Pass to Durant. Kicks to the corner. Joe Harris three is off.
Been shooting it much better, Joe Harris.
Milton with the rebound.
8 of 14 in his last 2 games. Got off to a slow start, coming back from multiple surgeries.
We can do a. I'm gonna start running polls for the games, guys. So you guys can pick. I normally, like I said, just pick the primetime games for the most part, or what's going to be the most popular for that day.
Joe Harris, and with 5.5 remaining in this first quarter, the side out Philadelphia.
I sort of like that foul, Brian. They had one to give. Guy's going to set a screen. Run him over, Candace. Make him think twice about setting it.
Shout out to my man Richard coming through with the $5 super chat donation. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family. Thanks a lot, Richard. Much love, bro.
Gives it up. Gotta get one up, and that one.
And that's going to be off. Rebound.
To the end of the first quarter. So
Bills will
that was an
buffalo the
entertaining
Lions.
quarter. The short-handed Sixers.
Bills
fighting
will
hard.
buffalo the
Simmons off to a good start.
All right, guys. Score is 33-26. 76ers up right now. Really interesting considering the injuries as we end the first quarter. And that is it. That's going to take us to the second quarter now. And we'll take a quick little commercial break. Shout out to you, Richard. Bills will buffalo the Lions. What do you think the score for that game is going to be? I think it's going to be pretty wild. The one says that, Jay Reason, I'm pulling for Simmons. You know what? I want to see Simmons have a great game. I really do. Simmons has been getting a lot of flack. He's been having a lot of issues in the league. And I'll even admit, you know, I've had my criticisms of Ben Simmons as well, just because of his lack of offense and I guess lack of energy and emotion towards the game. It seems like he's like that one employee that's like figured it out, right? He's like, you know what? I'm going to do the bare minimum for like the first, you know, couple years, and then I'll start balling so they appreciate it, right? Because if you go in at like the highest potential that you can in the league, right? You're expected of that. So then, like, if you don't do that, it's like the opposite, right? So you give like the bare minimum. So now when like you average 20 points or you hit 30 points in the game, everybody's like, oh, he can do it. He can play. And everyone's all excited. So we'll see how he does, though. We'll see how he does. You know, this could all be a fluke, but we'll see. We'll see. Least amount of work for the most amount of pay. Basic economics. Shout out to you, Orstown. Exactly. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah. The thing about it, too, though, is Ben is in a really good atmosphere with a team that could potentially go the long haul. And we just got to see if they can put it together chemistry-wise. So we got Patty Mills coming in for Durant. Harris centers for Markieff Morris. get back to it.
Still want to play with some pace. I think we started the game that way. We want to continue to play throughout the course of the quarter.
And then defensively, I got to ask, because I know you love that side of the ball. Do you like what you see so far?
We've given up too many threes. We should be able to stay in front of the basketball, not have as much space for their shooters.
Thank you, Coach.
You got it.
Guys, the Nets, they have given up those three-pointers to the tune of 5 for 8, but Philadelphia
Shake
missed their
pass
first
inside.
They've hit 5 of their last 6 as Reed is
As
fouled
Reed
inside,
tries
but
to go
Coach, the offensive
to the rack, he
rebounding
gets fouled.
story is
Going
a
to the
big
line
early
for
in this
2.
game.
Well, again, let's keep it in perspective. Philadelphia.
No games on
comes
Wednesday,
in as
just the Week
worst
12 prediction video.
offensive rebounding team in the league. They have 11 second chance points in the first quarter. Brooklyn, the worst defensive rebounding team in the league. That's going to have to change.
6 offensive rebounds for the Sixers. Hey, don't forget, coming in January, U.S. women's and men's national soccer is moving to TNT and HBO Max.
Free throws are
Reed
made.
able to knock them down, makes this a 9-point Philadelphia lead. Sixers with no turnovers. The Nets have 3. Patty Mills on the floor for the first time.
Pass to
So
Simmons.
Harris returns as well.
Well, that no
Back to Patty.
turnovers is important, Brian.
Shoots the
If you're
3.
gonna
That's
be
off.
undermanned, you don't have a great margin for error. And to have a quarter with no turnovers gets you off to a great start.
The score is
And
25.
Philly,
I'm sorry,
of course,
26
as
to
we say, that turns
35.
it over for the first time. But at least, and
76ers
there's a
up
big
by
difference.
9.
It's a dead ball turnover, so you can go back and get your defense set. You're not giving them a chance to run.
Point of emphasis this year, carrying the basketball, get that hand under the ball. We've seen a lot more of that.
George,
And
I actually ended
with
up
the first
going
turnover, we'll lay that one
8
on
and
Stan
6
Van Gundy. Announcer
last week.
jinx.
Yeah, the announcer jinx on turnovers I don't think exists.
That all applies. Stan.
Harris 3,
Joe
way
Harris
off.
Comes up short.
Niang rebound. Milton pushing.
Shake Milton. Gives it up and a rim run for Korkmaz.
And Korkmaz gets it to go. Easy
Playing fluid
pass
basketball.
inside.
These guys are all in different positions. You know they're eager to get some playing time as Kyrie Irving, silky
Kyrie
smooth to the
layup.
basket.
Goes in.
It's going to be interesting the way that they work Kyrie back into the lineup.
10
in terms
minutes,
of minutes.
44
He's been out
seconds
for
and
8
counting.
games. They're a different team than when he first went out. So it's going to be interesting to see how they manage
That
his
was
minutes.
blocked by Simmons.
Block on Niang. Here come the Nets. Boo Birds rain down on Simmons.
Kicks it to Patty, drives, kick back outside,
good
back
ball
inside to
from
Simmons.
Throws
Okay.
it down. Inside, outside.
Nice move, Simmons.
Well, I'd like Charles to talk about this at halftime, though, Candace. Yeah, the Boo Birds, but I expected better from Philly, quite honestly.
A
These
little bit,
boos
Daniel.
aren't that loud. They're not that prolonged.
What's up,
This
Jacob?
is not a good night for the Sixers as far as boos. I've heard better
Listen,
with other guys.
Listen, BA.
Pass inside.
Coach is done playing. I don't want the smokes.
And that's going to be a score. Score 39 to 30.
They're fine.
76ers up by 9.
reminded us he
Simmons
got
backing
boots
down.
ready when he was here,
Using
but
the
also
body
a
off the
three-time
glass,
All-Star.
no good.
And feeling a
Niang
little bit that
rebound.
time. They cleared it out for him. He can't hit that little right-handed jump hook. That's been a good shot for him recently.
Yeah, the 76ers fans are booing
Doc Rivers said, get the ball in motion, and Korkmaz
booing
is
Simmons.
fouled.
Korkmaz is fouled for 3.
Free throws
I
coming
think
up.
he
That'll
leaned
heal
into
off
it, but
his feet. And Simmons gets the block.
There's Simmons starting the break and then finishing the break. This is what Ben Simmons can do. When he was here in Philadelphia,
I wonder who's got into his
as an
ear.
all-defensive guy
like
and an
Ben Simmons go
all-star,
out there and actually
he
do
can
something.
get it done
He's
on
like, all
both
right,
ends of the
I'll
floor.
do it
One of
now.
the best two-way players in the game.
First free
And
throw is
after a
off.
slow start, Candace, he's rounding back into form.
39-30. Sixers in the lead. We check in with Stephanie Reddy.
I spoke with Ben Simmons this morning right after shoot around, and I asked him about his expectations for these fans. And you're right. He told me that when he played in Philadelphia wearing a 76er jersey, that he had the same feelings towards the crowd then. They booed
Second
him
free
then.
throw
He said,
is
I've
good.
experienced it all. So this will be another experience for me. You know, obviously he knew that it was going to be
10-point
bad,
game.
but I have to agree with Stan. It's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, it's been weak. I want Charles to comment on that at halftime.
Well, I think, too, you know, the fact is the Nets turn it over. The fact
As
that
the pass went out of bounds.
Sixers
Turnover on the
fans
Nets.
are hoping
Sixers
this
ball.
would be a dominant performance with their stars in there, but no Joel Embiid, no Maxey, no
I
hard
see you,
Nets.
Steven.
It's a
Shout
little
out
bit
to
of
you, man. Good
starch
luck, bro.
out of it as Korkmaz lets
Korkmaz
another
three
go,
is
gets
off.
one rebound. So you can understand Philadelphia has championship
Harris
aspirations
pass to
this
Milton.
season. They must stay healthy.
Shake
They have
back
not been able
to
do
Harris.
that this year. Sixers come in at
3 seconds to shoot. That's going to be an offensive foul.
500 across the board. And that's going to be an offensive foul.
The over and under was 213,
That one's
Eric.
pretty obvious, pushed off with that left arm. You know, the one thing you've got to understand when people are undermanned, all of these guys, you played in the NBA, you were a star coming up. And now, with 77 points sitting on the bench, these guys are all getting more of an opportunity, and they want to make the most
Scores
of it.
30 to 40, 10-point lead for the 76ers.
Something that you haven't seen.
Patty Mills shoots the three. That's
Doc
off.
said it before the game. Their offense moves a lot better and a lot more fluid, and it's a lot less ISO.
Nice dish inside.
Daniel House.
And that's going to
Set him
be
up beautifully.
easy.
Another rim run for the Sixers.
Bucket for
And
Paul Reed.
Philadelphia up 12.
And right here, pass it off to Reed.
House to Reed.
Taking advantage of the size in the paint. Gets 2 for Philly.
Quick commercial break during the timeout as the Nets are down by 12. This is interesting. This is really wild. Nets getting beat, and the starters for the 76ers aren't even on the floor. You're missing Embiid, missing Harden, Maxey. It almost makes me wonder what this score would be if they were in right now. All right. Score is 30 to 42. 8 minutes, 45 seconds left in the second quarter as we take a quick little commercial break. Steve, I actually have not chosen. I was impartial tonight on both teams due to the injuries. I was just hoping for a good game, and I wanted to see Ben Simmons actually play decent tonight. Well, as we've seen in almost every NBA game, there's this push that comes in the fourth quarter that makes things pretty close. So we'll see what happens as we get back to it. All right, Jacqueline, you as well. Wish your family a happy Thanksgiving.
Sixers lead it by 12 here in the second quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball. Kyrie Irving on the floor with Ben Simmons and Joe Harris. Patty Mills in the corner as well with Royce O'Neal. So the
Kyrie
lineup with
shoots the
shooters, and
three,
Irving
off.
misses. Tapped out by
Patty
Harris.
Mills gets it back.
O'Neal, second chance
O'Neal
here.
shoots,
Brooklyn,
and he gets it to
and
go.
O'Neal buries one.
33-42.
Brooklyn needed that. 0 of 7 up until that point. Now 1 for 8 from beyond the arc.
Melton and Milton on the
Favorite
floor
Thanksgiving
for
food,
the
like
Sixers.
the
Paul Reed's had a
the
nice
one,
run off
or
the
like
bench
what do you
for
mean?
Philadelphia.
Like
He's got 8 points.
my one specific
Philadelphia
favorite.
bench has been excellent as Harris couldn't handle that one.
3 from
And
the
in the
corner
corner,
is up.
no
That is
good.
off. Nets rebound.
Melton misses a 3. 3 ball's been good for Philadelphia. Has him out in front by 9. O'Neal working with
O'Neal
Simmons.
drives.
Paul
That's
Reed
blocked.
with the deflection. And Melton goes into the stands. He
Saved
saves
by
it to
Milton.
Daniel
Pass
House
to
for
House for
No.
3. That's going to be off. Tobias Harris
the offensive
gets
board.
it.
Too hot for House. Another offensive rebound for Philadelphia, though.
Going back the other way. Simmons
And he
travels.
Paul Reed pulled a chair on him.
I think my one
Simmons
specific
turns it
favorite
over.
of Thanksgiving is the
Philadelphia
baked mac and
basketball.
cheese.
And I think in games past, we've seen Simmons do a great job of taking up space, but he's playing against 5s, Steven Adams, that may not be as mobile as Paul Reed. Paul Reed doing a great job defensively on that play.
Shake Milton looking for Reed.
Milton pass inside to Reed.
And
Reed has it
Kyrie
stolen
Irving
by
comes from the
Kyrie.
backside to take it
Kyrie
away.
driving,
Irving
has
on the
numbers,
push. And
and he
Irving,
takes it
wow,
himself.
Reed flying down the floor. That's going
No
to be
foul.
Brooklyn ball.
It will be Brooklyn ball.
Kyrie in disbelief that he didn't get this call. Yeah, that's a foul.
A little bit of a bump
Yeah,
there.
it definitely
by
was a
Milton,
foul.
For sure. And instead, it'll be baseline out of bounds.
Big mac and cheese with
14
the
to shoot
ham.
For the Nets.
The ham has to be honey glazed, though. It's got to be honey glazed. It's got to have that little
Start of the
crispy
season,
honey
2 and
edge to it.
5. 8 and 9 coming in, 4 and 5 on the road.
Durant backing down,
His
shoots.
turnaround is good.
And that's
Kevin
good.
Durant. He's hit a few in
35 to
there.
42,
He's got
7-point
10
game.
now in this first half.
Well, they're giving P.J. Tucker a chance to play him one-on-one. P.J. Tucker, one of the best defenders in the league, but Kevin Durant can just get
correct,
to his spots,
Burkant.
get up over the top, and he doesn't miss many.
That'll be Brooklyn ball. but
Hog
it's
Dog, you
another
got to refresh,
offensive
man.
rebound for
Everything's
the
good
Sixers.
over here.
That is their 9th offensive rebound. 9-1 is the offensive rebounding edge at this point. 11 second chance points for Philadelphia. Last 2 offensive boards they have not been able to convert. As Paul Reed will exit, gets a nice hand on his way to the bench.
Kyrie brings it down.
Philly's starting to turn it over now. After no turnovers in the first quarter, 5 already.
3,
in the second.
shoots, and it's good.
Kyrie got
Kyrie
off to a
knocked it
slow
down.
Start, shooting the 3 ball, then that 8-game suspension, still under 30% from 3-point
Yes.
range. But now Brooklyn
Looks
on
like
an
Claxton
8-0 run.
fouls. Non-shooting
I think,
foul.
Dennis, and we were talking about this earlier off air.
Seminoles, turkey,
You know,
ham,
Simmons
mashed
handling the ball is
potatoes,
great, but that
baked
puts
mac and
Kyrie off
cheese,
the
collard
ball. He's
greens,
not really a guy comfortable off the ball. Doesn't do
rolls,
great without the ball.
assorted
Hitting the shots. Where
pies.
he's comfortable is what we just saw. When he's a point guard handling the ball on pick and roll,
Dressing.
they're going to need to give him more of that.
3 is good.
Anthony Melton hits another
Melton hits a 3.
Well, as Melton
Scores back
knocks
up to
down the
45-38.
Kyrie on the ball, I think they're going to have to explore different lineups because I don't think you can have Kyrie as the main ball handler with Ben Simmons and Claxton on the court.
Collard greens with the bacon.
Wild shot by Claxton on the setup by Irving. And Kyrie got a hand on that one. That'll be Philly ball here. Gives us a chance to take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule.
Blackberry
Taking off
pie.
this
That
by
actually
Turkish
sounds pretty
Airlines.
good, Luda.
ESPN with a doubleheader tomorrow. Mavs Celtics.
Sounds pretty
Celtics
good.
with the best record in the NBA. Clippers and Warriors will be the nightcap. NBA TV Friday with a doubleheader. First of our doubleheader tonight, Lakers Suns to follow on TNT.
That ball was kicked, but
The short-handed
Harris picks it back up.
76ers.
Pass to Melton.
Up 7 here. Late
4
clock,
seconds
down
to shoot.
2.
Step back,
Melton
passes it
gives
to the
up.
corner.
He's Thibault in the corner.
Thibault gets the 3 to go.
Another
48 to
three.
38, 10-point game.
7-3 for the Sixers.
Well, what was Seth Curry doing? Why would he?
As
come
Kyrie
up
brings
and
it back the other way,
leave
makes a
Thibault
layup.
Open with the shot clock running down. Claxton had it covered. Made no sense to me.
Brooklyn takes the made basket, goes right down the floor for the layup.
I mean, watch. Curry just runs up off the corner. Melton was under
All right, so
control. I
no
do not
kind of
understand
defense for
it.
Thibault there. Nice.
Philly up 8 And threes like that have gotten them in front.
All right.
If Damian
Score
Lillard
is 40-48. 76ers with an 8-point lead. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter as we take a quick commercial break. I have not seen a return date yet for Harden, Orstown. What's up, Immortal? No, just this game. Apple pie and pumpkin pie is elite. You know what? For some reason, I just haven't been able to get into pumpkin pie over the years. It's always been sweet potato pie for me. I think it's like it's either or thing. Like either you really love pumpkin pie or you really love sweet potato pie. And it's weird because they kind of taste the same thing or same, but they really don't. And people like really don't understand that. Well, shout out to you, Jacob. No school. Yeah, I feel like it's like, you know, most people, they definitely have a preference when it comes to that, right? Because you don't eat both. You don't eat pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie. You basically choose one. Four pumpkin pies tomorrow. Shout out to you, Purple. Need Diggs to go off on Thursday? He should, man. Without a doubt. Definitely should. I have aunties that make sweet potato pies. Yeah, if they're made right, if they're made with love, well, man, that goes for anything. But, you know, if it's made with love, it's going to be good. That's for sure.
Unforgettable conversation. Don't miss the Howard Stern interview. Bruce Springsteen. It's coming to HBO and HBO Max November 27th at 10 p.m. Eastern.
I thought you were talking about Candace and I having a conversation.
Quick pass inside to Harris. Almost loses it.
Out of the gates. Great to have Candace.
Back to Harrell.
Unnatural.
Harrell
like
to Melton.
Appreciate you guys, teammates.
Steps back.
Amazing. Thank you for your help.
Drives. Layup doesn't go. Clean up by Harrell. And he gets denied. Pass to Tucker.
Scored in the last 3 games. Now it's Harris.
Harris to the corner. Thibault. 3 is off.
Hit it this time. Another offensive board.
Tucker gets the rebound.
Melton, little hesitation.
Melton, another pass to Thibault. Says, do it again. Shoots the 3, and that's off again.
Boy, the Nets cannot secure the defensive board.
It's been a problem all year, as have the
Yeah, I know how that goes, Purple.
You can see on those plays,
shout out to you.
Often with 5 guys
Nick's family.
And just kicking out for wide open threes. That's been the 2 main areas defensively that have been a problem for Brooklyn. Threes and rebounds.
Jacob TNT.
Rebounds on that end of the floor. Here's Patty Mills.
Patty Mills 3. That goes in. And that's going to close the gap to a 5-point lead for the 76ers.
They're going to continue to rebound the way that they are at the other end of the floor.
And coming from Kevin Durant, who's had a great start.
Yeah, Jacob, you told me, bro.
Not only as a scorer, but as a playmaker.
Harris pulls Claxton out. Shot clock at 5.
5 seconds to
Tobias
shoot.
Harris
Shoots. And that goes in.
And what the Sixers are doing is
Scores
they're
50
pulling
to
their main rebounder,
43.
Claxton, away from the basket, making him guard the action on ball and leaving the Nets vulnerable at the rim.
Well, that's one of the things we've seen a lot in the NBA
Kyrie
over the last couple of years because of the threes.
Drives
Everybody
and
wants to
gets
switch
the
everything,
alley-oop
which
to
the Nets
go.
are doing, but that
As
does pull your
O'Neal's
bigs away
looking
from
for
the rim, and
a call.
they don't have great rebounding anyway. And with Claxton's always going to
Yeah, that's cool, man. Make sure you get his autograph if you can. As that is stolen by Seth Curry.
Up ahead, Mills.
Pass to Mills.
And Mills
Kick back out to
right
Curry
back
for
to
three,
Curry.
and that
Curry with that
goes.
silky smooth stroke,
2-point
able to
game,
carry a
48 to
3, and it's a 2-point
50.
game now.
And you mentioned earlier,
3
Curry
minutes
coming
left
off of off-season
in the
surgery.
second quarter.
You know, you got Joe Harris coming off of off-season surgery, so it's going to take some time for those three-point shooters to warm up. But when they do, it's going to be scary.
Harris
Well, they don't
drives.
play anybody though other than
off the glass, no
Claxton
good.
and Ben Simmons, who aren't
Nets have
excellent
numbers. Kick to the
three-point
corner.
shooters.
Curry shoots the
ran
three,
to
hand in his
corner,
face, and he
gets
makes
another
it.
three to give the
And he
Nets the
dances
lead.
on him.
Sixers turn it over again.
This is a homecoming.
Ric
for
Flair,
Steph
what'd you
Curry
think
now,
about that
too.
three?
Let's not forget that.
Back in front of his father-in-law. We talked to Doc before the game. He goes, man, we're missing that shooting. I said, what about
Tie
the
ball
family
game,
dynamic?
50 to
Nah, whatever.
50 after
We're
that
missing the
three.
shooting.
Family dinners are
2
fun.
minutes,
Shooting is shooting.
36 seconds left in
Curry
the
knocking
second
down a
quarter.
three there, and then deep into the corner, and that
What's
one
up,
is
Mahela?
long two. His foot is on the line.
That's so it's 50-50. Brooklyn on a 12-2 run now as Curry and Harris, top two three-point shooters among active players. Seth's brother Stephen Curry on that list, of course, but the firepower to get those guys back.
Free throw is good
And, Joe
for
Harris
the
looks like his
76ers.
shot starting to come back. He's getting more comfortable after ankle surgery, multiple ankle surgeries last season. Curry with off-season ankle surgery. As Ben Simmons returns to the floor. One remaining here for DeAnthony Melton.
As
Thought it was interesting. I watched the
Melton's
podcast with
second
Kevin
free
Durant,
throw goes.
Center podcast on the Boardroom app.
What's up, Forrest?
After our game last week, Stan, that interview with Chris Haynes and Kevin Durant kind of naming names, looking at our lineup.
2-point game.
I think he came back and had some good words during this podcast.
Pass
Said he
to
could have done a
Durant
better job
inside,
explaining as
and
Durant
he
felt
gets the
one
dunk
through
to
this
go.
time. He said he felt like he was actually trying to protect those guys because they're coming back from surgeries and injuries and having to play roles that maybe
What's
they're
up,
not
Andrak?
accustomed to.
How you doing, bro?
And, said, honestly, I should have explained it better. Enjoyed that podcast.
Yeah, I think initially
And
everyone
Milton
was a little
passes, gets it back.
confused, with the angle that KD
Step back,
was
pass
coming
to
at, but
Niang for three. That goes.
Hits another three and then stares
and
down
looks at him
Durant
again.
Niang's just living in the
3-point
moment
game,
right now.
76ers up.
Guarding O'Neal.
Doc Rivers talked about his spirit. He's a guy who just loves
Kyrie
playing
drives the
basketball.
baseline, pass to
Here's
Curry for
Curry.
three, and that's off.
And Paul Reed clears away the board. Melton's up ahead.
Reed gets
Milton
the board.
Find him.
Pass to Tucker, back
Reed
inside
runs
to
low,
Reed, and one.
Tucker was patient. Left it for Paul Reed. He's having a great
Shout out to you, Andre.
second
Thanks a lot,
quarter.
man.
And sometimes you just need your opportunity. Guys are out
We'll
right here.
see.
Paul Reed stepping up.
We'll see what
getting
these
the
Nets
and
do.
one, but most importantly, getting extra possessions for his team. Gets to the
He's
free throw line.
huge impact on this game, Candace.
4 for 4. He's got 10 points, 3 boards.
Reed's going to the line here.
And he fits right.
Mahala, I haven't made a
Philly needs
decision.
to do tonight.
I did not
Because
pick tonight.
Brooklyn doesn't do a
I
good
just
job
wanted to see
defensively.
Simmons have a good
Put a
game.
guy in that's an active player, has a motor, in Paul Reed, and he can really leave an imprint on this game.
And the free throw is off. Simmons rebound. Burkent, the half is still going on. Minute
Simmons
left.
wants to go fast. Brooklyn, especially under Jock
O'Neal.
Vaughn, has played a lot faster.
Passes the ball to Durant, and that's stolen.
Take away Tucker that time. Niang up ahead.
Niang
Can't get the
tries to
layup.
get it to
Tucker
go.
is
That's
there.
off.
Tucker can't
Tucker goes
score
back
it.
up. He's off. Durant
clears
fights
it
for the
away.
rebound.
Another
Passes to
offensive rebound.
Kyrie.
Up ahead, Simmons.
Pass
Gets
inside to
behind
Simmons.
Anthony Melton. Missed it, then makes
Cleans
it.
up the layup, gets it to
And he
go.
says, "Shh, be quiet, everybody."
Got an
Here's
extra rebound out of it.
Niang. the three.
Niang with another three.
Sixers shooting
6-point game.
out from beyond the arc. 9 of 18 now.
And I realize that Brooklyn wants to play fast, but Philly wants to play fast as well. Brooklyn not.
Majors
doing a
Athletics
great
says, I'll
job
pick
this
for
season
you.
with back and
Sixers.
transition defense.
They don't pick for me. Then they lose. Be like, yo, Jay, you picked the 76ers. I didn't make a pick. That's Majors Athletic Training's
Looks like
pick, the
Niang
Sixers.
maybe gave Ben Simmons a little bit of a shot.
Shout out to you, bro.
I did not see this.
Well, Scott Foster popped the whistle.
Shout out to Chelsea Samble and Ebony Hayes for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
See if anything elevates to a flagrant one.
Wow.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's not much there.
Stop play for that.
Yeah, not much there.
I think the second one.
I think part of it is they're tuned into the whole atmosphere with Ben Simmons tonight. Don't want anything get out of hand.
Chelsea's going for the Nets.
The crowd started to cheer when he missed. Put it back in and told him to quiet down.
Oh, he doubled over, and that got Scott Foster's attention. And he sent both teams to the benches as he wants to take a look at the replay here. Scott Foster, Eric Dalen, Andy Nagy, our three-man officiating crew.
Yeah, it looks like Ben Simmons delivers the first hit coming across the lane, and Niang just gets caught with the second one.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. This is kind of ridiculous. Let him play.
Usually the second one, Candace, that gets caught in those types of situations.
That's how it always is.
Well, Simmons sold it. He sold it enough to get the whistle.
He definitely sold it. He sold it like a cheap
players
suit.
Do not sell fouls.
That's a good point.
And they do not flop.
And they don't complain.
That's just what happened there. No, they rarely complain about a call either. Yes.
Usually NBA officials don't give you those, but we'll see what the verdict
Foul's
is.
been deemed a flagrant foul for unnecessary contact.
Flagrant foul?
To Simmons.
Yo.
Brooklyn will retain possession of the ball and the free throw line extended in the front court.
Wow. So it has been upgraded to a flagrant foul.
Well, that just means that Ben Simmons is going to stand up there on the free throw line.
Thanks a lot, Mahela.
By himself in front of this crowd right now.
Ben Simmons knocking down 2 early free throws, getting fouled. But by yourself
Simmons
is a
going to the
different
line
story,
for
Coach.
2. He's smiling at the crowd.
And this crowd's on their feet
And they're
now.
booing him. They're booing Simmons as he missed the first free throw. Makes a second.
1 out of 2 at the line. Simmons 3 of 4. He's got 9 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He's going right back at Niang again. Niang is filling him up too. Well, in a game when the Sixers are
Simmons
so
and Niang have
shorthanded,
been going at it
Niang,
all game.
Paul Reed, they have really been stirring it up here. And Niang's hit 3 threes already. He's got 11 points.
5-point game.
Irving and Durant, 2-man game. Tucker stays with Kyrie Irving. 35
Irving
seconds remaining in the second
drives,
quarter. And Irving trying to shake
loses
Tucker.
the ball. That's stolen by Tucker.
Irving turns it over.
Tucker forced the turnover
Well,
on
now.
Durant. Now he forces one on Irving. P.J. Tucker's never going to take a step back defensively. He's always going to get into you.
He's an amazing guy. He can guard bigs. He can guard point guards.
Simmons gets the steal.
With a takeaway to the floor. Oh, what a play by Simmons. Durant
And Durant gets the dunk to go. Wow.
Simmons gets to the
What a
floor,
series of defensive plays.
knocks it to Durant up ahead. Then
3-point
stares down the
game.
Philadelphia bench. Getting spicy
Pass to
out here
Niang,
now.
kicks it out to
Milton
Milton. The 3 that goes in at the buzzer.
Whoa,
What?
What a flurry at the end of this first half.
Right here, Ben Simmons showing what he can do defensively. Hustle play, I got that. KD with the dunk. But, Coach,
But then Philly comes right back
My
up the
goodness.
floor quickly and knocks down a 3 for a 6-point lead at the half.
DeAnthony Melton,
Wow.
his 4th made 3. He's got 14. Ben Simmons heard the boo bird.
Don't have the
He's
meeting set up
rolling
for this
here.
one,
The
Taz.
NBA on TNT, brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Pro. Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. And
all right, so that's going to take us to a quick commercial break. Timeout. Wow. Melton hit the 3 at the buzzer, giving them a 6-point lead going into halftime. There it is. So quick little commercial break, guys, as we head into halftime here. Hog Dog 125. In general, what specific sport is your favorite? It's a tricky question because I played basketball growing up and in school. But I've always had a love for football too. So if you were to ask me like what I love playing, it's basketball because I'm really good at basketball. But I just think football became my passion because I just love the science of football itself. And my brother played football, and I used to always go to the games and stuff and have fun, and just took a great interest in it. But I was more of a basketball guy. So as far as me playing, obviously basketball, but watching, I'd say football. So there you go. All right, quick commercial break as we are now in halftime, guys. Corey, 47 3/4. Corey, you know what they say, bro. I got a great skincare routine. Trust me. UFC fights. I mean, we haven't done none yet. We probably could. What does 47 look like on a person that really takes care of themselves? What does it look like? Shout out to you, Hog Dog. Shout out to you, yo. Need broadcast on that. Oh man, I'll tell you this, Corey. I don't smoke. I don't indulge in drugs. I rarely drink on occasion. So who do I think is going to win? I think the Nets may come back. I think the Nets may come back and win. It's really close. To beat the Nets, you got to have them by at least 20 points going into the fourth. If the Nets keep this thing close, then they'll start to spread it out. 76ers will get tired, and then that's when the talent's going to come into play. Old 26, almost 27, eating clean now. Yeah, man. You know, try to remove as much meat as you can. You know, green foods, work out, hit the gym. Try to spend at least an hour a day being active. Keep out the, don't smoke. Try to not eat as much sugar. You know. That's all you got to do. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. My family has a history of certain things, and, I realized that I had to make some changes early on. So I don't have to deal with those things, hopefully, when I get older in age. So, yeah. Seminoles Seminoles for the win 23. I used to be addicted to smoking and vaping and drinking, 7 months free and currently feeling the best. It's very simple, right? If you do something that isn't really good for you for a long time and then you stop doing it for a while, you start to feel much better. It's very simple. It's a simple concept. Some people just have a hard time with it because, you know, they let the psychological things become habit, and then you know, that habit sticks around and it becomes hard to, you know, shake and get rid of. And I get it. But that's where choice comes into play. You know, we all have a choice. Every decision you make is a choice, and what you put into your body is obviously, you know, part of that equation. So that's my little motivational speech for the day, guys. Choose better. Choose better. Yeah, good people too, right? You got to have good people around for your mental, right? If you're around toxic people, you know, it's going to be toxic. If you're around positive people, you're probably going to be positive. Same thing. If you're around rich people, you're probably going to end up rich. If you're around poor people, you're most likely going to be, you know, poor. You know, that's just the reality of it. And that's not to say like there's you know, there's no form of classism and all this stuff, but it is, you know, it's the truth. Hog Dog, I'm trying to just trying to do good deeds for anyone. Is there anything that I can pray about for you? What do you mean, Hog Dog? What does that mean exactly? While we're on this commercial break during halftime. Score is 57-63, 6-point lead for the 76ers. How many touchdowns does Mahomes throw this week? It's an interesting thought. I don't know. I'll let you guys know tomorrow during the Week 12 prediction video. Thanks a lot, King Nash. Shout out to you guys. Hog Dog, just, you know, you can go ahead and, you know, just send your well wishes for the world, man. Everybody needs it. You know? Pray for everybody, man. Because everybody needs it. Everybody's got something going on in their lives or has a family member that has something going on. So pray for everybody. That would be my advice. Premier Diesel, yeah, man. One more day. One more day. Hog Dog, the Spurs. San Antonio Spurs. Good old San Antonio. Richard, where's the M&Ms? None tonight, man. I didn't have a chance to head to the store to grab some. I wasn't really thinking about it either. But I do need some. Shout out to Mars. 57-63, 6-point game. 76ers trying to hold on to this lead as we wrap up here with halftime, guys. Wrap up halftime. Be heading into the third quarter shortly here. Nick Claxton in the game for Seth Curry, Montrezl Harrell in for Paul Reed. And we'll see if these 76ers can hold on against these Brooklyn Nets.
Start of the third quarter, DeAnthony Melton knocks down a three at the end of that first half. 6-point game. Brian Anderson, Candace Parker, Stan Van Gundy. And while the Sixers are shorthanded and playing well, we got to talk about Ben Simmons. That was a pretty impressive first half. Are we ready to designate him as back, Candace?
All eyes on Ben Simmons coming out. 3 straight possessions, 3 straight assists, got some buckets, and guess what, Coach? He even told the crowd to be quiet. Got a confident Simmons getting on the floor, and that's where the Nets are successful, is when Ben Simmons is hustling and creating turnovers.
All right, here we go.
The Nets, though,
Harris pass outside to Melton is
trailing by 6.
Off.
Philly's
3 is
knocked
off.
Down 10 threes and gotten 13 offensive rebounds.
Nets got off to a great start.
Durant loses the ball. It's a
turns it
turnover.
over here.
76ers
Brooklyn
get it back.
Started this game free-flowing. They were up 10-2.
Quick pass inside to
Jumped out to a
Harris.
12-point
Drives.
lead, and Philadelphia
Backs
went
down.
on the
Layup doesn't go. Harrell cleans it up.
Playing as shorthanded as they are,
Passes
no
it
Joel
out of bounds
Embiid,
to be a
no
turnover.
Tyrese Maxey, no James Harden, and now Tobias Harris, who just returned. He is down now and grabbing that right ankle. Man, this has been the kind of year it's been for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris missing
Not good.
the last couple of games with a hip injury.
And Doc Rivers just looked over at us on the table and muttered something.
Well, we'll check in on the status of Harris. Yeah, looks like he rolled that ankle. Timeout on the floor.
Harris rolled his ankle. We have an injury timeout. 76ers do not need this. This is going to be another tough loss if he's not able to bounce back. So, timeout as Tobias Harris rolled his ankle. Quick commercial break. Eric, working on it, man. I think we'll give it a shot. We'll do a couple test runs with some hockey. See what happens. We'll see what happens. Quick shout out to Catherine for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Catherine. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to the Sabres. Quick commercial break as Tobias Harris rolled his ankle and Georges Niang will be in for him. I say this, you're never too old if you're still walking. That's what I say. You're never too old if you're still walking. Shout out to you, Christopher. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Says all Sabres need is an elite goalie. Yeah, we always do better when we have a great goalie, right? That's like the biggest thing. We always need a goalie. All right, here we go.
He rolled his ankle, and Georges Niang will enter as we've just
Quick pass inside Simmons to Durant, misses the layup. What are you doing, Durant?
So short-handed. Remember, we told you to start the broadcast. They have only 10
Quick
on
pass
their
to
active roster
Milton.
today, so they're down to 9.
Milton back to Melton.
Is able to return. And
Pass
he's
to
just
Niang.
popped
Quick
back
pass
out
inside to
from the
Harrell,
locker room.
and he
Harrell.
gets the layup. No, it's off.
And Claxton rips it away. Harrell with the foul.
And Harrell
Good
fouls
sign that
Claxton.
Tobias Harris returns. Maybe a
Non-shooting
quick
foul.
tape job. Joel Embiid is out with a foot sprain. Niang rolled over on that foot. On Saturday, James Harden has been out. Tyrese Maxey, fractured foot. Stephanie Reddy has just been that kind of 3-week, maybe last month window here for the Sixers.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate for the Sixers, but maybe some good news is James Harden today.
Quick pass inside to Simmons, and he gets
they're trying
fouled.
to ramp him back up to a return
Going to the line for
play
2.
Action, right? He was in the boot for the first few days of that injury. He was hurt on November the 2nd. He was reevaluated. It'll be 3 weeks ago tomorrow of the actual injury. So good news if you're a Sixers fan, there could be some return. And of course, Joel Embiid will be reevaluated before the game on Friday, but he will miss tomorrow night's game for sure.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Shout out to Chester Cornista for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. First free throw is off for Simmons. The crowd going wild.
And if you miss 2 in the second half, nuggets for everyone. So that's why they're so fired up. And
Misses the second one as well.
Giannis Antetokounmpo obliged a couple of days ago, and now Ben Simmons will feed them all here.
Marketing genius.
The correct score, Brandon. The correct score
I found out, though, the last time
for
I
the
was
Bills
here and it happened
Lions game.
is you need a ticket to cash those in. Our credentials will not work. We
If there is
cannot
more
I was just gonna
than
ask you,
one
No,
Give
we
me your-
cannot. No,
who
we
gets
pass
the
along.
correct
It will
score,
not work.
we'll
What
do
we
up to
got-
Well, that's why
5,
you were trying to take my credentials.
and then we'll
We
random.org it,
We've got to steal a ticket stub from
Okay.
someone here
Okay.
to cash
You
in.
and
know,
then we'll
they're
do a
all on the phone
randomizer
now,
for the
Stan.
winner.
I know
If
I
there's
hadn't
more
been
than
to
5 that
a
gets the
while.
right
I've been
answer.
to a game
That's solid.
as a fan.
I'm an old man here. Even on this crew. Even with you, Brian, I'm an old man.
Well, they're going to be eating well tonight. Now it keeps going, so it goes from 6 nuggets to 12 to 8. I mean, you could have a whole family spread here if you keep missing free throws.
Well, I got Thanksgiving
Tucker,
coming up,
pass
so.
to Niang. Niang back to Tucker. That's going to be off. Rebound.
As great as he has been on the defensive end.
O'Neal, Durant shoots. That goes in.
Durant comes right down, snaps one, and he's got a
4-point
little bit
game.
for Georges Niang. Be very curious to see if Tobias Harris will be able to
Melton,
get back on the floor. You know that ankle
guarded
feels
closely, passes
about
to
as good
Niang,
as it is going to.
drives,
Niang. Oh my goodness.
throws it up off the glass over Durant, and that goes. What?
So far, what showed out has been
65 to 69.
Coming out of the
76ers
YMCA
up.
That one, foul on the floor. I mean, Niang going deep into the bag of tricks here.
And right here, you got the pull-up mid-range. It's too easy. Looks over, a little smirk, right? They both laugh, and then Niang comes back with the one-leg floater off the glass. He definitely called that, Coach.
And off the wrong foot, too.
He definitely meant to do that. He called it.
I'm putting that in my repertoire for the next time out. And Kyrie Irving sticks the jumper. Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, it'll be
first half.
got to place the scores
9 points
before
now. He's 5 of 8.
obviously kickoff. So that's how we're
Durant
going to
went
do
for
it.
16.
Obviously, you guys know I'm going to start early. I'll start about an hour early for the stream,
Montrezl Harrell, he was a beast on the offensive glass.
and that's how we're going to do it.
Now Shake Milton with Claxton on him. Milton runs into Irving, flips one up, no good. Simmons clears up ahead for
Simmons
O'Neal,
clears, gets it
and
to
the
O'Neal.
Nets in
Easy dunk, that
transition.
goes.
All started
2-point
with a
game.
rebound by Simmons.
And the only thing I like more than a point forward is a point center.
If no exact, we'll do number between 1 and 20.
He's got 5 rebounds now. Acrobatic shot. Milton hits the deck hard. Nets have a chance to tie or take the lead. Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie gets it to go. Tie
tied
game,
at
65-65. 8 minutes and counting in the third quarter.
Kyrie Irving, Brian, must have shot 50 of those left-handed shots going across the lane before the game tonight as he warmed up. That was something he worked really hard on.
And it starts with Ben Simmons. There's nobody that can get the ball down the court faster, has great
first
court
post.
vision, and can see. And then again right here, who better to have on your team? You said, Coach, he practices it. It looks effortless.
Well, they've got 2 guys who can score about as easily as anybody in the league in Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
I'm not sure. 3 from Melton, and that goes in. 68-65.
Anthony Melton coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota.
Durant spins, shoots on the baseline. That goes in.
Right back sticks the jump shot. And Brooklyn back within a point.
You can't play better defense than that. P.J. Tucker battling, but Kevin Durant is just incredible.
Melton drives, passes.
Paul Reed.
Reed to Tucker. Tucker 3. That's off.
There's Claxton with a rebound.
Claxton rebound, pass to Simmons.
Here for Philadelphia. They hit a bunch of
Nice
threes
pass
in that
inside,
first
fast.
half as Claxton wide open. Kyrie Irving sets
Claxton
him up.
gets it to
First
go.
lead for the Nets
And this is
since
going to lead
midway
to
through
a
the first quarter.
76ers timeout. Brooklyn with the 1-point lead. They
Kyrie
fought back.
Irving.
It's like I said earlier, 76ers needed to really put some space in between themselves. And, 1-point lead now for the Nets as they are on their way back. Let's see what happens. Quick timeout. 7 minutes left in the game. What's up, Demetrius? Shout out to you, bro. lot going on tonight here. Shout out to you, Catherine says, thanks for the shout out. My son loves your channel and is so excited right now. We're hoping to win the Color Rush jersey. That's what I'm talking about, Catherine. Yeah, it's going to be very fun. All you got to do is, guess the correct answer on Thanksgiving or before Thanksgiving. We'll have the comments set up. I'm actually going to make another video for you guys so everyone can guess the score in the comment section. That way there's no discrepancies or issues. And that video will be made tomorrow. It's going to be more of a formal video for the giveaway, so be on the lookout for that. That way there's no discrepancies or issues, because I don't want anybody dropping the score in the chat, going crazy in the actual stream, because that would just defeat the purpose of the giveaway. So that's how we'll do it. I'm going to drop a more formal video tomorrow. We'll push that out. Everyone can obviously guess their score in the comments. That way it'll be in stone, and that'll be that. So as we get back to it.
But Jock
thanks a lot, Catherine.
I mean, but
he did want a timeout.
Calling a timeout.
He did want a timeout, but there wasn't possession, and that's what Scott's explaining to him right now. Brian, you mentioned Claxton shot blocking. I don't think many fans are aware that Brooklyn, we're talking about them needing a big, but they lead the NBA in block shots.
Yeah, Durant and Claxton doing the heavy lifting there. Milt picks up his dribble. Now Tucker gives it up. Good to see Harris back on the floor. Almost lost the dribble. Now Niang.
Niang shoots, and that's going to be a three. 71-69.
He's got 16 now. He's brought
Richard, yeah, we're going to do a guess, make the guess for on the video.
So short-handed.
You know what I'll probably do is I'm going to go live after this game. We'll do it that way. I'm going to make it very easy. So after this game, I'll go live on all channels. That way it's easily explained, and there will be no discrepancy on the rules and everything.
Philadelphia basketball. Sixers slow start shooting the basketball in his third quarter. It's Harris.
Harris goes straight to the rack. He gets it going. 73-69.
Tobias Harris with a throwdown.
But that was inexcusable, and that all came because Nick Claxton chose to stay down the floor and argue with the official, and so they're outnumbered defensively.
Yeah, you heard Jock Vaughn, Candace, say you got to make a choice to play defense. Kyrie Irving, a little
Irving goes up. Floater is no good.
Harris
brings it back down the court. Slows everything down. Drives, backing down. Shoots, and that goes. No F-bombs in the chat, please. No F-bombs in the chat. Family friendly.
69, Philadelphia on a 7-0 run.
That's going to lead to a Nets timeout as the 76ers have had a nice little run. 6-point lead, 75-69 when we come back from the commercial break. Family-friendly chat, guys. No strong profanity, F-bombs in the chat. Try to keep it clean here for the most part. We do have children watching on the channel. Just keep it clean as much as you can, guys. Thanks for the support. I'm going to go live after this game with the official rules. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you're already subscribed. I'm going to go live on all streaming channels after this game. Niang is doing very well. He's balling tonight. Him and Durant have been going at it. Liking what I'm seeing.
Niang of his 16 points quarter contributed to Philly extending their lead.
Really changed the flow.
Durant
of the
shoots,
game
that's
in the
off.
Second quarter. Leading 16 points in just 15 minutes. Nets go one and done on the other end. Approaching the 5-minute mark. Harris comes up short.
Harris's layup is
Curry back on the
off.
floor, running
Simmons
with O'Neal.
pushing.
Simmons.
Back
Here
out
is Seth Curry.
to
Three ball is good.
And I know people don't
Curry for the
see
three. That
Ben
goes.
Simmons waited for
Curry
Seth
gets it to
Curry
go.
hit his
Scores
lead square
72-75.
and
Three-point
delivered it on
game.
point. That's what they need Simmons to do when they're pushing pace.
Well, and Curry's the guy he has the most
Yeah, pretty much,
chemistry with,
Timo. It's been
because
kind
those
of
guys played together here,
kind of surprising.
and you
Bad
saw
year
it
for
there.
shooting for sure.
Great pass.
Durant with the
Ben
rebound.
Simmons is an outstanding
Pass to
athlete.
Simmons.
Doesn't shoot the ball, but
Gives it to
everything
Curry.
else, he is
Back
an
out to
outstanding
Harris.
player that will help this team a great deal.
Looks like he's got his joy.
Curry got the
back as well.
mismatch.
He's feeling healthy
Step
as Curry.
three
And
is
he's fouled.
off. He is fouled.
Niang fouls him.
After
That'll
the
be
sidestep three.
Free throws for Curry.
This is Simmons right here, delivering it on cue to Seth Curry. Like Coach said, had some chemistry with it. And then again now, Seth Curry going to the line to shoot three. Philly, Niang fouling him for the second time this game.
And they're going to challenge us, I think. I think Seth kicked his leg out as he shot the ball.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Father-in-law says we're going to take a look here, son.
Watch his right leg here. Kicks it out. I'm going to 5-1 on this one.
Coach, I challenge you. You don't think that's a natural shooting motion?
No, that's a
No?
natural shooting motion. He didn't kick out.
Well, we'll look at it.
He didn't
We'll
kick his
clean it
leg
up.
out.
We'll see where it goes. Challenge on the play from Doc Rivers.
Play is challenge. We got a 3-point game. Score 72-75. 4 minutes and 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Embiid has 0 points. He's injured. Yeah, Harris is currently injured. Embiid is injured. Maxey and Harden.
Stan Van Gundy has said that is not going to be overturned.
No, I said it will. No, I said the challenge will be successful. I'm saying the challenge is successful.
Okay. And Candace, you think that's a natural shooting motion. You're saying it will not be overturned.
I think it's a natural shooting motion. We're gonna keep tabs.
It's a natural
Stan
shooting motion.
has
Like, I don't know
quite
what the big
record
issue
for it,
is.
but, oftentimes,
I
It was
hear
a
it's
foul.
a
he'll do
streak.
the same call twice.
Okay.
And then if he's correct, then he'll go back to that call.
Listen,
he's basically adding two.
My career average is poor. That I'll admit to.
But he's on a streak.
But I'm on the longest streak I've had in my career.
You're hot.
4 in a row.
4 in a
I've
row.
got 4 in a row.
But who's keeping tabs, you know?
I am.
Only Stan is keeping
I am.
tabs.
And I'm only keeping tabs when I'm right. I don't keep tabs when I'm wrong.
All right, here's Scott Foster. Let's see what he has to say. He's going to the microphone.
Come on, Scott. Give us the call.
The challenge has been deemed successful. Seth Curry
Wow.
was deemed to commit a non-basketball
Okay.
act with his leg. The contact's marginal and immaterial and doesn't result in an offensive foul. Ball was loose during the act.
First
therefore, on the
challenge,
jump ball,
and I took an
center
L.
circle
Coach, you were
with
right.
20
But I
shot
took an
clock.
L, Candace, on my first one of the year, too.
Okay.
And then I've now run off
Very interesting.
5 in a row. Tom Heights, our producer, do we have the graphic? There it is. Started, no. I'm 5-0 since then.
It'll work.
Whoa,
Look at Stan.
whoa. I've gotten 5 in a row.
Basking in the glory of his successful calls. Now Scott Foster is like, hey, what'd you have there? So that was a loose ball situation, so they'll jump it in center court here. Way to go, Stan. I'm proud of you, man. You're really making strides.
Well, and that one was, I thought, particularly outstanding because I made that call before we even saw the replay.
All right, so 3-point game is going to be a jump ball here.
Well, that's part of my greatness.
4 minutes, 29 seconds left in the third
I tell
quarter.
my kids that all the time, and then they roll their eyes as they do with everything I say, Candace. You know that.
Oh, I know that.
Reed tip.
Candace just got wrapped up in the Stan Van Gundy vortex here.
And
Are you okay?
Nets get the tip.
I'm good.
Curry.
I don't like to lose, so I'm a little upset.
Pass inside to Simmons. Gets it to go. Easy pass inside.
Kevin
1 point game, 74-75.
And Simmons throws it down. Simmons just looks like he is playing free once again.
Harris.
No more issues with the knee, no more issues with the back, of course.
Pass to Tucker, back to
Stephanie
Milton.
Gave you a great report earlier in the game about all the things he
Little
does to
hook
for
doesn't
game.
go for Milton. Rebound Nets. Simmons
Work,
pushes.
the body work, all the technical skills.
Harris for three. That goes in. Joe Harris hits the three. The Nets back up by 2, 77-75.
And Brooklyn back in front, 77-75.
And Simmons pushing it up. Steph Curry running to the corner, drawing 2 defenders, and Joe getting the knockdown 3.
Harris gets the Harris assignment. Harris on Harris. And Shake Milton.
Shake shoots the 3. He gets it to go. He answers.
Back in front go the 76ers.
76ers back up by 1.
I understand Brooklyn's priorities to keep the ball out of the paint. There was no reason for everyone to come down in the paint.
1 point lead. 76ers. Quick pass inside by Simmons to Durant. That goes.
Was with him all the way. Durant's got 20 now. And Ben Simmons keeps stacking up the assists. He now has 10 helpers.
And he waited for it.
And how about the Nets with 24 assists in this game?
Shot is up and good.
Tough shot.
Tobias Harris.
Seems like Harris has been
as they're exchanging the lead now.
Shout
out to UConn 456 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Simmons pass to Durant. Shoots. That's going to be off. Reed gets the rebound.
Their biggest lead, 12. Brooklyn jumped out 10-2 to start.
As Milton
that remains their
passes. Oh, behind the back. That was nice. But he blew the layup. Couldn't finish.
Sixers ball.
Simmons looking. P.J. Tucker trying to deny Durant. Back cut for a layup. And then Tobias Harris winning the Harris on Harris matchup.
Winning the Harris on
Tobias Harris, 6 points in 5 minutes since his return. And Korkmaz
kicks it back out. Tucker in the corner, passes inside. Reed gets it to go and 1. Foul on Ben Simmons.
And Paul Reed having himself a game. 5 for 5 from the field, just being active.
Timo, it better be nice, man. That thing was $180.
There's no question.
I hope somebody really enjoys it, whoever wins it.
You hate to guard people who stay on the move all the time. You'd much rather have even a really good player who stands still. It is tough to guard those guys who are constantly active, and Paul Reed has been that guy tonight.
Coach, especially in November. You don't want to guard moving targets in November.
No Joel Embiid. Paul Reed has stepped in beautifully. Here
Curry, 3, that's off.
He missed it. Didn't feel
Korkmaz
right
rebound.
Harris going right back at him. O'Neal
Harris pass out to Korkmaz, shoots a 3, that's off behind the backboard.
Joe Harris clears.
Still in play. Harris gets the rebound. O'Neal sidestep 3. That's in and out. It goes in though. 1 point game, 82-83.
Off to a great start this year, coming over from Utah. 3 steals and blocks is what it gives this Nets team, shooting 41% from beyond the arc.
All of those shots, Brian, being created by Ben Simmons and the Nets.
4 seconds to shoot, 3 seconds. Quick pass to the corner. P.J. Tucker, 3. That's no good. Air ball.
Can't buy one right now. Tucker's been playing over 30 minutes a game, and he has not scored. In 3 games and 3 quarters now.
Curry
almost.
pass to Durant, pass to Joe Harris. Corner 3 is off. 76ers rebound. Harris pass out to Milton. Shoots. 3 is off. Gets no foul. 1-point game, 82-83. 76ers trying to hold on. 41 seconds and counting. Curry drives. Shoots off. Kick back out. Simmons gets the rebound. Durant with the ball.
Shot clock down to 5.
Quick pass. Inside. Curry in the corner for 3. That's in and out. Harris with the rebound.
Sixers got a break right there. One of the deadly three-point shooters in the game. Misses a wide-open 3. Shot clock is off. Sixers by a point. Coming to the end of the 3rd.
Shout out to you, Richard.
Tobias Harris.
Harris shoots, and that goes in.
Harris has been on a mission.
That goes in. 3-point game.
Joe Harris for 3.
Joe Harris shoots the 3. That's no good. It will end the 3rd quarter with the 76ers up by 3, 82-85. Wow, what a game.
Going off.
What a game.
Tobias Harris.
As we'll take a quick little commercial break. 82-85, 3-point lead for the 76ers. And what has been a good one, we're even seeing Ben Simmons ball out a little bit tonight. Wow. All right. Chester, how is the Sixers up? Yeah, it's a really good question. It's a really good question. Yeah, Ben Simmons is loving it, man. He's loving the negative energy. I think he's feeding off of it right now. Patty Mills coming in for Royce O'Neal. Kyrie coming in for Durant. Three-point game as we start the 4th quarter.
Thank you so much, Doug. You're missing over 77
Scores 82-85.
How has your offense been successful?
We're trusting the pass. When we do that, we end up with a good shot. When we don't do that, we don't end up with a good shot. It's pretty simple for us. We just got to stay with it.
What's the key for you all to finish strong in the 4th?
Got to take care of the ball. We got to do a better job on the offensive glass, and we got to trust.
Thank you, Coach.
Definitely going to get a claim for that.
Well, Coach Doc coming
Shout out to
alluding
Usher.
to the fact that they've been shorthanded tonight, and They
All right,
played
here
a
we
different
go.
style of game. Obviously, Paul Reed
82 to 85, 11 minutes.
Harris in this quarter,
40 seconds left here in
points
the
this
fourth
third
quarter as we get started.
Really did a great job of bringing the Sixers back, their energy, ever since he went out with his ankle.
And he's the best player, best offensive
Kyrie
player
brings the ball
Philly
down.
has on the floor. He's going to have a big fourth quarter to get this done as Philly comes out in a 2-3 zone to open the fourth quarter.
Right, Timo? They had him like clear as day.
Kyrie Irving cannot hit it. It's one and
Like
done.
a good
Reed with the
12
rebound.
seconds.
Daniel House on the floor to start this fourth quarter with Furkan Korkmaz, who's returning from
That's
a
cool. I'll just have to edit it out later.
Korkmaz out with a knee injury. Melton finds Harris. I tell you, when
Harris
went down, you could feel
driving.
the air get sucked out.
Kicks
of
it
this
out.
building.
Korkmaz 3.
Korkmaz
That goes
shot
in.
Furkan hits a
6-point
big
game.
Sixers get one at the end of the third quarter. Now they score to start this fourth, and their lead is 6. 14th made three-quarter for Philadelphia. Jacques Vaughn is upset.
Jacques
And the Nets
Vaughn
coach
is
wants a timeout as Korkmaz
angry
drills the
right
three
now.
over
6-point
Kyrie
lead
Irving.
for the 76ers as we take another quick timeout. Yeah, man, Usher did me dirty. I'm going to have to edit the stream now after the game's over. So, yeah, guys, make sure you stick around or, yeah, I'll be going live after the game. We'll discuss Thanksgiving Day and the Josh Allen Color Rush jersey giveaway. So we'll get that stream going. It'll be available on all platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and, of course, YouTube. So we'll get that going. We'll have some fun. I'll give you guys the official rules. That way there's no discrepancies. That will be the way we'll make it easy for everybody. That way there's no one hitting me up on game day. Jay, I left the score in the chat, and it was a score. No, the score has to be left on the comments of the video that's going to be coming up next once we're done with this. And that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. So, matter of fact, I don't think I'm even going live. I'm just going to make the video, and then I'm going to upload it. That way it's just straight comments, because I know if I go live, everyone's going to hop in the chat and just start dropping scores. So I'm going to make the video, I'm going to upload it, and then everyone could drop their scores. And that's how we'll do it. What's up, J0? How you doing tonight, bro? Let's just play I win. Tighten up. This is why I hate spreads. Yeah, man, I don't like spreads. I do money line. Like, when I'm going to bet on something, I go money line, man. I don't like spreads either. What's up, Joja? Fade, Arizona. Who are they playing? Honestly, every home court doesn't matter. If all players are 60 overalls, they have the advantage. What's up, Chelsea? SDSU? What's the spread, bro? I am ready as I will be for Thanksgiving holiday. Yeah, I mean, does it like really feel like Thanksgiving yet? I'm still waiting to get that Thanksgiving feeling. It just doesn't feel like it yet. Yeah, Richard, I have to think things through like 4 or 5 times before I come to the accurate way, because I'll think about things like so many different ways, and then this makes sense. It's like, no, that actually doesn't make sense. So let me go ahead and do this. Nope, that doesn't make sense. So let me go ahead and get this all together. Okay, this is the one that makes sense the best way. Unfortunately, it's a wild way of thinking, but it's helped me in a lot of ways. So, all right, here we go.
Point totals for tonight's game. It was a 218 to start the game. We're currently at 219 and a half. Been a very entertaining game. Got to give a lot of credit to the 76ers, -3 stars. They are
pass out to Kyrie. He drives, shoots, and he gets it to go. There it is. Shout out to Colby is my dad 420. Says I had Ben Simmons double-double at +350.
This is an ultra.
I had Ben Simmons double-double at plus 350.
Shout out to you, Colby. Thanks for the $1.99 super chat. Thanks for the support, man.
16 for the game. All of his points coming in the 2-point range.
6-point game. 76ers up.
50% from 3-point range. Claxton. Curry, the extra pass to Harris.
Harris.
Out to Tobias Harris.
Passes it out.
He grabbed it his left hip.
Kyrie kicks it back out to Curry. 3 seconds to shoot. Back out to three. Irving drops to 3.
And Kyrie on the last 2 possessions
87-90
off the ball. I think that's one thing that the Nets really could take advantage of if he learns to do that.
No question, and because they're blitzing all of his pick and rolls right now, he gives the ball up. When he relocates, he finds himself open.
Anthony Melton looking for
Melton
Reed,
pass inside to Reed, gets it on the alley-oop.
No size inside, and Paul Reed
92-87.
continues his excellent night. He's got
5-point
15
game
now. Had 8 in the second quarter. 6 of 7 field goals.
And that
for
shot
Reed.
is off. Harris
There's
rebound.
no size anywhere for Boston. Kyrie, the
What's up,
biggest
Roblox King?
of the 3 guards in the 3-guard lineup.
Harris.
Joe Harris is your power
Guarded
forward.
by
And then Claxton
Patty Mills.
inside. You can't go much smaller than this in the
Kormaz
NBA.
guarded
Like
by
John Vaughn just trying to buy
Kyrie.
a few minutes here to get Durant
Switch.
and Simmons back on the floor, and House
is going to be tripped
fouled.
up.
Patty Mills.
Patty Mills with
How
the
about
foul.
Paul Reed here tonight. 23-year-old out of DePaul. Drafted in 2020.
Yeah, shout out
was
to you,
the
Roblox.
58th pick by
How you
the
doing, man?
Sixers. Now in his 3rd year. He's been a nice find. Doc Rivers loves his energy, and on a night
We're
when
just
Joel
approaching the
Embiid's not
9-minute
available,
mark.
he's giving
5-point
him
game.
something.
76ers
So
up.
Mills will sit now. Royce O'Neal back on the floor for Brooklyn. 5-point game. Philly
Step back
leads.
3
Melton,
for
no, and
Melton.
there's
That's
O'Neal
off.
with the rebound.
Still an excellent
O'Neal
shot,
rebound.
though, and I do not like the lack of aggressiveness on the switches by Brooklyn. They're giving too much airspace
Curry
for rhythm.
passes back to
shots.
Curry.
Seth Curry got Harris on
Breaking
him.
down.
Claxton
Nice
gives
little
it
pass
right
back inside.
and
Can't get the
Reed
layup to
denies
go.
him. Nice play.
It was blocked, but they will get it back.
Reed right here doing a great job of helping and getting the block. Seth Curry would prefer to shoot threes, but he'll go to the paint sometimes.
He will sometimes, but it's not his comfort zone. And I think with
Scores
really
87-92.
good
Curry
offensive players, you
going
can't
to the line after
necessarily
being
stop
fouled for
them,
2.
But you got to try to take them out of their comfort zone.
Irving is out. Kyrie had the first 4 shots of this 4th quarter. Durant re-enters and a bad pass on the inbounds.
I guess they didn't call it. All right,
Brooklyn
so
turns it over. Korkmaz was
Harris.
open. Harris couldn't get it to him.
back to Korkmaz.
Korkmaz.
Nice little Euro clean up by Reed. Let's go.
And if you're Brooklyn, that's what you're giving up. You're giving up size. Claxton goes for the block.
Scores
And Paul Reed is able to
87-94.
get
Stolen
offensive
by
rebound.
Tucker.
Tucker with a steal.
Pass
Numbers
inside.
here for the
Harris.
Sixers. No,
Layup
and the
is
foul
off. Followed up by
Anthony
Melton. That goes.
Timeout, Brooklyn.
We have a 9-point game. Brooklyn calls a timeout. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Quick commercial break, guys. Shutouts to Orstown Robert says, okay, clean the litter box and then sack time. Good night.
Okay, clean the litter box and then sack time. Gute Nacht.
Shout out to you, Orstown. Thanks a lot for the support, man. Thanks a lot to you guys. Shout out to everybody being here tonight. We got to get Ric Flair. Ric Flair, where you at? Where you at, Ric Flair? There it is. Score is 87-96. Man, we got a 9-point game. 76ers up. Their starters are out. This is really wild. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Can the 76ers hold on to this lead as we are on this commercial break? We'll see next. Mahomes is better than Allen. Do you agree? Why would I agree with that? Why? 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 It's quarters, Eric. Eric, no, you didn't. It is fourth quarter for basketball. What are you doing? What are we doing here, Eric? No. No, sir. It is fourth quarter. I got to get you up on speed with rules and regulations. It is fourth quarter, my good sir. Shane 01, we don't put loyalties to the side. What does that mean? That doesn't make any sense. Put your loyalties to the side and say this person's better. No. You don't break loyalty for anybody. In regards to anything. That's what the word loyalty means. What is going on tonight? It's called loyalty. Oh, okay. All right. Bias aside, that would make sense. I will say that Mahomes has better stats, but I'll never say that he's better than my quarterback. I'll say he has better stats at the moment, but I'll never say he's better than Josh Allen, my quarterback. I won't say that. Man, y'all drinking that eggnog a little too early.
TV schedule, doubleheader tomorrow on ESPN.
All right, here we go.
Mavs and Celtics will get it started. NBA TV has a doubleheader Friday with the Pels and the Grizzlies, then the Nuggets and the Clippers. Just go to NBA.com.
That's why I was rooting for the Cowboys, J0.
Philadelphia. Great production from their
quick pass to the corner. Curry shoots, and that goes in.
Well, and that all started. Philadelphia blitzed Kevin Durant on the pick and roll, which leaves you 4-on-3 behind it. Great ball movement and great spacing by the Nets.
Stops a 6-0 run. Tobias Harris.
Harris goes, loses it. O'Neal gets it, and then he turns it over.
Behind gives Philadelphia another chance. Reed behind the back and lost the handle.
Reed loses it. Durant takes it from him.
Okay, Paul. Got a little carried away. You're having a great game, but not sure you're supposed to be putting the ball behind your back.
As the three from Durant. Be honest, you take Mahomes at the Bills if you could. No, I wouldn't. No.
7-minute mark. Tobias Harris.
Oh, Harris's three. That goes. Scores 99-89. 10-point game.
Confused as if they're switching.
They were totally confused there. Nobody took the ball.
First three by Harris. Now Curry.
Zach Wilson's about to be out of a job. Rob Hand.
Game. How about this? You never
Zach
know
Wilson's about to be on the
NBA,
bench, brother.
Even with three starters out and a ton of scoring.
That's a great switch by Irving
Harris.
there. That's the way
Pass inside.
Switches have to be. Get some pressure on the ball.
Back to Harris.
With Irving and Curry down there.
3 seconds to shoot. Double team.
Him, and that's going to be a foul. Let's see who's
going to be a foul here.
I think it was Curry.
It was.
Fouls on Seth Curry. That's his first. Team second. Shaking Bill back into the 60. Joe Harris back into the court.
Curry saying that Tobias Harris warded him off with that forearm, that elbow.
That was a foul with less than 2 seconds on the shot clock. And now
So
put 14
10 seconds.
back on there for
I'm sorry,
Philadelphia.
10-point lead. 13 seconds left
Big
on the
gets it
shot
up.
clock.
Here's Harris guarded by Durant. Working with Reed. Now the switch. Simmons on him. Tobias Harris.
Simmons gets
foul on Ben Simmons.
fouled as he goes up. Ben Simmons on the foul.
Harris just playmaking.
2 free
scoring,
throws coming up.
Drawing all the attention, doing it all here. And they'll love the announcement of the foul on Ben Simmons. Everything against him has been Philly fans' delight. Simmons has had a good game, though. 11 points, 11 assists. Got 7 rebounds as well. Tobias Harris misses the first. Gives us a chance to remind you that the NBA on TNT is brought to you by Google Pixel, the official fan phone of the NBA, and by Progressive Insurance. Progressive is celebrating 10 years providing
Someone's
vehicles to
had a
veterans
meme.
through their
I tried to
Keys
save it, but I
Progress
totally
program.
forgot about it. There was a meme where
1 out of 2
it showed
for
Kirk
Tobias
Cousins
Harris.
getting all of his chains
Sixers
snatched
up
by
11.
Debo. And it was hilarious.
Harris has 20 now, 14 since coming back from that ankle
Corner
injury.
three, way
Cannot
off.
connect.
Milton rebound.
Halfway through this fourth quarter. That's with back-to-back wins. Harris just going to work on
Harris
Joe Harris.
shoots up, and that goes in.
Tobias Harris.
11-point game.
Well, Tobias Harris has this type of offensive game. It's just on this super talented Philly team, he's become the fourth option. But as you see tonight, when he gets a chance to be the top option, he can certainly get the job done.
And it seemed like Brooklyn was hesitant to double, maybe with offensive rebounding, giving up offensive rebounding like they did in the first half, and second chance points, and as active as Paul Reed has been on the glass.
Kyrie Irving a chance at a three-point play. I'm with you, Candace. Tobias Harris came back from rolling his ankle. Obviously, he got retaped or something, and he came back as the aggressor at that point. Made me nervous at one point when he grabbed at his hip. That cost him the last 2 games, but he shook that off as well, and he keeps on rolling.
Well, Coach, I'll tell you, there's nothing like going from
Quick
the
pass
fourth
inside
option
to
number
Harris.
one.
Yeah, that's
That'll
right.
give
Good
you,
call.
that'll give you some fun
Drives,
steps.
step back. He
Swiped
gets
away. That'll be Sixers ball
swiped
with 5
away.
to shoot here. 5:22
Still Sixers
remaining
ball.
in regulation. 10-point lead for Doc Rivers and the Sixers. Anthony Melton, three-pointer on its way.
Melton three. That goes in.
Goes.
105 to
That wasn't a
92.
switch situation, but I just don't like the lack of aggressiveness by the Nets on the ball. They're just giving people
Quick pass
space
inside to Simmons.
for rhythm three-pointers.
Irving going
And
to
he
the
gives it
hole
to
is
Irving
fouled.
on the assist. He gets fouled driving to the line.
Anthony Melton. After
He'll
that
be shooting
three-pointer.
2.
This is right here coming off too easy. And it seemed like KD and Harris were talking about it during this dead ball situation. Maybe talking about being more aggressive on the
Philly,
ball.
Yeah, Candace, Philly's shooting better from 3 than from 2. You've got to get up and get
Rob
some
hand,
pressure
just this
on
one.
the ball and make people make a
Pass
play.
inside.
Irving was in
Kyrie
the air,
passes
passed
to
it
Harris.
Joe
Off.
Harris, who misses a 3. That was a good look for Joe Harris.
And
I thought Irving might have had a layup
Tobias
there on the
gets
back end of
the
the lob.
And Joe Harris struggling from
Rebound.
the field, 1 for 7 from 3.
Tobias Harris again with Irving on him.
pass inside to Reed.
Going
Drives,
at Simmons.
bully
Simmons
ball,
knocked it out
loses
of his
it.
hands. Turnover,
Kyrie
Philadelphia.
takes it.
They protected it well in the
Drives,
second
pass
half.
to the
Here's
corner,
O'Neal for
3.
Big
That
shot.
goes in.
Royce O'Neal.
Royce O'Neal.
Back to a 10-point game. Timeout, Doc Rivers.
And Doc
Well,
Rivers
the
calls a
Nets
quick
needed-
timeout. Score is 95 to 105. 10-point lead for the 76ers as we have 4 minutes and 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shout out to you, Forrest. Thanks a lot, man.
Seen so many times in his career, him operating, him being comfortable with the Clippers. You talked early with the Sixers, and now in this game, as the fourth option going to number 1, he's really put the team on his back. 16 points, since he rolled his ankle.
22 overall. 10-point game here. Now, Stan, Philadelphia, they protected the ball well. They had 7 turnovers in the second quarter. But a turnover leading to a bucket on the other end.
Milton drives, shoots, goes in, easy shot.
All over him. Stretches the lead
107 to 95.
He's got plenty of fire starter ability himself, Shake Milton.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, coming off a great game against Minnesota the other night. And Brooklyn's not going to win this one just by scoring points.
Brooklyn tosses it up. Kyrie off the glass, gets it to go. Back to a 10-point game.
Now, there's 4 minutes to go in this game. Obviously, you've got to string together some stops if you're going to have
Roberto,
a chance
yeah,
to
man, I'm going to add a bunch.
Tuesday,
We'll have a bunch for Thanksgiving Day. Got some new music as well. Shake Milton gets it to go. 109 to 97. The Nets are not going to win this game by exchanging points. They're not playing any kind of defense.
Reed picks up Durant. Simmons inside.
Simmons double teamed. And it's going to be
and stepped out of bounds, so that'll be Brooklyn ball with 9 to shoot. 3:26 remaining in regulation here in the fourth.
Well, I don't think they're worried about fouling him, that's for sure. Being very aggressive on him.
Simmons tonight, 3 for 6 from the line. He's got 11 points.
Shane 01, I looked at some highlights.
Played 32 minutes. And Melton.
That's stolen by Melton.
Melton running with him. Here's the Anthony Melton will take it himself. Denied by Kyrie, but put back by Shake Milton.
Wow. Are you kidding me right now? This is absolutely wild. 111 to 97.
Look at the offensive rebounds.
As Kyrie shoots an air ball.
And they'll hear about it.
And right here, getting in transition. Kyrie making a stop, but again, time and time again, the offensive board has killed Brooklyn. Philly getting one to go.
Timeout, Brooklyn. 111-97. You're watching the NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm.
This is really interesting to see the 76ers playing as well as they are with having the significant injuries that they do. Score is 97 to 111. 3 minutes left in the game. 3 minutes, 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Nets just aren't playing much defense at all. That's going to be their biggest issue. They're not playing much defense. Yeah, they've been killing on the offensive rebounds.
Have waved the white flag, and they're going to empty their bench. Little surprise.
Already waved the white
3
flag.
minutes is a lot of time in an NBA game, especially when you've got guys like Irving and Durant who can score in a hurry.
Well, Zach Vaughn
Where's
said
the heart?
The game that they have 5 games in 7 nights, so that might have a lot to do with why he decided to.
Where is the heart?
His main guys.
Yeah, both of these teams play tomorrow. Both in the first of back-to-backs. Tobias Harris and
Harris drives, gets fouled, goes to
Sharp. So it's David Duke on the
go
floor.
to the line for 2.
Sharp, Kessler, Edwards, all getting some run here. Cam Thomas.
It's 3 minutes left in the game, and they surrender. Like I don't. This is wild.
Executive decision to pull the plug here. Durant's streak is going to end at 25 or more points in.
This is absolutely wild.
And that will come to an end tonight. Durant with 20.
You're down 14 points, and there's 3 minutes in the game, and you quit? You empty the bench?
From the field. And
what are you doing?
14 field goals for quite some time right now.
Drawing a lot of attention. Tobias Harris has been the story. And you could just feel it.
Harris's free throws are good.
Left the floor and injured that ankle. Like, here we go again. from the Philadelphia perspective.
97 to 113.
And lit the fuse here. 24 in the game, 18 in the half.
And it's going to be
for Tobias Harris.
Well,
and
Melton
one
coming
here.
up big, too. Let's give him some love. 6 for 10 from beyond the arc, 22 points, and some key baskets to stop Brooklyn's run.
Well, and he scored the last 6 points, did Shake Milton.
Well, there's a lot of heroes in this game. Paul Reed, George Niang, and P.J. Tucker, who now's on a stretch.
No, I mean, this is just absolutely terrible. You're not playing defense. They basically gave up.
Giannis and Karl Anthony
Melton
Towns,
shoots the
and now
3. That's going to be off.
tonight.
Rebound.
Let's give him his due.
the
Durant
Nets.
shot it well early, but P.J. Tucker wears on you over time.
Who's ever playing during prime time,
Flying
Matt?
high for the block. Coaching the 2
Normally, who's ever
mark.
playing
You're
that
so
night
right
between
about
7:30 and
P.J.
10?
Tucker, and we talk a lot about his scoreless streak, which is going to be 4 games now. But what he gives you everywhere else, that's what's keeping him on the floor for 30 minutes a night.
This is just absolutely ridiculous.
D'Anthony Melton rising high.
Well, there's a reason Philly has been the best defensive team in the league since that 1-4 start. Guys are really bought in. P.J. Tucker and D'Anthony Melton.
2 seconds to shoot.
Outstanding
Off.
individual.
It's another
defenders.
rebound
Kessler Edwards hit it.
by the 76ers as these guys are having a good time
Start his 3rd straight start, 22 points
on the bench.
6 of 11
This is
from three-point
absolutely
range. He's
terrible.
made 11 threes in the last 2 games, has D'Anthony Melton. Cam Thomas on the move. And Edmund Sumner with the layup.
Sumner gets a layup to go. 101 to
Well,
113.
Cam Thomas and Edmund Sumner both played big roles when they went
this is
5 and 3 over that stretch with Kyrie Irving out. But as
wild.
Irving has returned, both of them have fallen out of the rotation.
I remember you asked Jacques Vaughn, who's coming out when Kyrie comes back. I said, we'll see. And it was both of them, as it turns out. Royce O'Neal's handled a lot of the point guard duties at times. Certainly Ben Simmons as he has emerged. This is a frustrating night for Brooklyn, where they were
That's an
feeling
understatement.
good, playing well,
Frustrating.
coming off a win against Memphis.
You gave
They
up
beat
when you were
Portland
down
on the road,
14 and there was 3 minutes left in the game.
and yet they come here to Philadelphia.
And you have
with a very
superstars on your
short-handed
team.
Sixers team, and they're going to take an L tonight.
This is a great win for Philadelphia. And they've done it by dominating the glass, 23-7 on second chance points. They've taken care of the ball, only 9 turnovers tonight, and they've made 16 threes.
And I think Philly set the tone out the gate. You know, they 5 of 7 to start the game from the 3-point line. And then Niang, let's talk about him. I mean, coming in, bringing a little bit of grit, toughness, talking a little junk to KD to start the game. I think that really set the tone off the bench for Philly.
I agree. Niang with 16 points tonight, made 4 threes.
Shout out to Nick21 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
In the previous 2 games, so averaging 16 over this stretch.
Pass inside. Gets the layup to
Sumner
go.
with the bucket. He'll go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Both of these teams in action tomorrow, as I mentioned. Philadelphia will be in Charlotte tomorrow. The Nets will head to Toronto. They've got a couple of road games remaining on this trip. Paul Reed with a terrific night off the bench. Reed goes for 19, 10 rebounds for Reed. Big part of a successful bench story tonight for Philadelphia. They got 47 points off their bench.
Shout out to Lavelle G
they've got a
for
couple of bench
subscribing.
players
Thanks a lot, man.
in the
Welcome to the
starting
channel.
lineup for this game.
And we've got a couple of guys making their NBA debuts right now for the
Scores
Philadelphia
104 to 115
76ers.
as we approach the
Julian
1-minute mark.
Champagny out of St. John's. And Michael Foster, the 19-year-old from Milwaukee.
As
First
Koromaz
minutes
drives,
for those two
kicks it
in
back
an
out.
NBA game, and Champagny wasting no time. He was a
Penny
big
shoots
scorer
off.
in the Big East.
That's rebound.
A couple of years he averaged over 19 points a game.
Quick pass
And
inside,
fell
easy
asleep
layup goes.
defensively,
I
and
was
Sumner
gonna
scores
say,
on
did he
it.
play defense at St. John's?
9-point game.
Because he didn't there.
35
that's for
seconds
sure.
left.
Caught ball watching right there.
And they're just going to run this clock.
Crowd comes to their feet at Wells Fargo Center.
This game is over. Score is 106 to 115. 106-115. 76ers take it. This was an abysmal effort by the Nets against a 76ers team that was defeated by injuries completely. What is the excuse for this? Absolutely ridiculous. Paul Reed had 10 rebounds. Ben Simmons had 7. Ben Simmons had 11 assists. Kyrie had 23 points. Durant played 27 minutes, had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. O'Neal had 11 points. Claxton had 12 points. Irving had 23. Durant and Irving combined for 43 or 43 points? Are you kidding me? Superstars? Are you kidding me? Durant and Irving combined for 43 points tonight. Wow. Wow. All right, there it is, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't. Record is now 8-10. Philly goes on to be 9-8. All right, that's it, guys. I'm going to go to make this video for the giveaway, so make sure you guys be on the lookout for it. I'll drop it in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Josh Allen Red Color Rush giveaway video coming up next. You guys can give your prediction scores for the giveaway on that video. I will be dropping that next, and we'll get that going. All right, guys. Everyone have a good night. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Peace out.